Hi everyone, this is Officer Emma from the Challenger Learning Center of Northwest Indiana, coming to you live from our lab with my lab assistant Roswell, and we are here today to show you some really cool rainbow reactions. So let's get started. So for this first experiment, we'll be making a rainbow in a glass. You're going to need some sugar, which I have put into these test tubes, some water, some food coloring, a tablespoon, a regular spoon, and 5 glasses or clear plastic cups. You'll start by lining the 5 glasses up. Add 1 tablespoon of sugar to the first glass. Add 2 tablespoons of sugar to the second glass. Add 3 tablespoons to the next glass. And then we're going to add 4 tablespoons to the last glass. And we're going to leave the 5th one empty. Next, you'll take your tablespoon and you're going to add 3 tablespoons of water to each of the cups. Stir each solution or mixture up. If the sugar doesn't dissolve in any of the glasses, try adding 1 more tablespoon of water to each of the glasses to keep it even. Next, add a few drops of red food coloring to the first glass. That's the one with only 1 tablespoon of sugar, remember. Then you'll add yellow to the second glass, green to the third, and blue to the fourth glass. Now it's time to make our rainbow. Each solution has a different density, so they'll stack up on each other. So first, take the empty glass, which is our graduated cylinder, and fill it with the blue solution. Carefully layer the green solution on top of the blue solution. Try doing this by putting a spoon in the glass, just above the blue layer, and pour the green solution slowly over the back of the spoon. If done right, the blue solution won't be disturbed by the green. Next, layer the yellow solution using the same method over the spoon over the green solution. Finally, layer the red solution above the yellow just like before. Fill it up and you'll have your own rainbow in a jar, or graduated cylinder. It's a little hard to see, but the rainbow is definitely there. If you can see, I don't know why the green went to the bottom, but that was an accident, but it still looks beautiful. So there's the green, the blue, the yellow, and the red. And they're all separated. What made this beautiful chemical reaction possible? Density, of course. You learned about density with Commander Valerie a few weeks ago.
Okay, density is about how much mass is contained in a certain volume. Okay, think of it as how much stuff is packed into a given space and how tightly packed that stuff is.
So because of the different amount of sugar I put in, They do not mix because they have different levels of density. The blue should be the heaviest since I put 4 tablespoons of sugar in it, and the red should be the lightest because I put only 1 tablespoon of sugar in it. So, as you can see, different densities make a beautiful rainbow density column. Our next test is the magical rainbow milk experiment. This one is pretty quick and simple, so I hope you enjoy it. You're going to need milk. I'm using condensed milk, but we recommend whole or 2% milk as it works best. You'll also need food coloring, dish soap, and a shallow dish or bowl. So first, you'll pour some milk into the shallow dish or bowl until the milk covers the bottom of the bowl. So first, you'll pour some milk into the shallow dish or bowl until it covers the bottom. Then, you'll add a few drops of different food coloring into the milk. You could use a variety of colors, as I have here, and you'll need to at least add 3 or 4 drops of each. Last, but not least, add a single drop of dish soap into the center of the milk and watch in amazement as the colors dance across the surface of the milk. If you noticed, when I added the food coloring to the milk, it didn't move very much. But once I added the drop of dish soap, did you see what happened? It was all over the place. The reaction just kept going as I added more soap, too. So what happened? Well, dish soap breaks down the proteins and fat in the milk that keeps the molecules of food coloring from spreading around. After the fat and the water in the milk separate and spread apart, the colors can swirl around freely throughout the milk and make the dazzling picture you see in front of you. This last experiment is my favorite, and it is the rainbow explosive reaction. Again, this one's pretty simple, but it's very fun and messy. So grab an adult for this one and be ready for some cleanup. For this experiment, you're going to need some baking soda, you're going to need some vinegar, you're going to need food coloring, and you're going to need 6 plastic cups or jars and a plastic tray or placemat. Start by placing the glasses on the tray or mat to reduce the amount of mess. Next, you'll scoop about a tablespoon of baking soda into each glass. I measured it out here. Add red food coloring to glass 1, a drop of red and 2 drops of yellow to make orange. For purple, you'll need to combine red and blue food coloring to make it. Add yellow to the third one on its own. Next comes green, then blue, and lastly, some purple. So this is where it gets really, really messy. So you're going to take your vinegar and you're going to carefully begin to pour it into your glasses. I'm going to move this over just so I don't get it all on the table. And here we go. Woo! And you can keep pouring, and it keeps reacting with that baking soda. Look at the purple, that's beautiful. Gosh, looks great. So, what happened here? Well, baking soda and vinegar have a lot of chemistry. When baking soda, a base, comes into contact with vinegar, which is an acid, a chemical reaction happens that produces sodium acetate, water, and carbon dioxide. These products are created and given off very quickly, and the carbon dioxide breaks free from all of its chemical bonds and escapes as a gas in the bubbles we see from the reaction. It's a beautiful event that I love to see. So there you have it. There are 3 quick, simple, and a little messy experiments you could do right at home. And if you try them at home, we would love to see your findings. Just share it with us on Facebook or through a message. So we here at Challenger Learning Center of Northwest Indiana hope that you are staying safe and stay curious.